Greetings, my Rantians. Hope y'all are doing well today, and welcome to another episode of the Anno 117 Veteran Mode playthrough. I hope everybody is starting their day off well, or you've had a great day over where you're at. It's always a great day for Anno 117 gaming, right? Even better when you get to witness me fail at it every single day, consistently. Isn't that fantastic? Because I know my peers are definitely a lot better than I am, and you guys are 100% better than I am. I'm just the guy that's quirky, weird, and, yeah, making a fool of myself daily basis. Let's go. I want to take a moment to thank our YouTube channel members, Doozy, Crimson Jack, Carl London, Mr. Robert, Fra Nicola, Monsieur Major, Mario, Lollibus, Novalin, Germanium, Faisal, Adam, Zardos, Shadow, Vel, Lawrence Prince, Daniel, and Deshawn. Thank you guys so very much for supporting the channel in an additional way. If anybody's interested and you would like to do the same, by all means, all of it goes towards the channel continuing to grow, all of that good stuff. You already know the original spiel. And then if you are interested in watching this game be Twitch streamed, if you already have your favorite Twitch streamer, that's wonderful. We have a lot of great ones in this incredible community. But if you'd like to watch me do it, the link is right there in the description. You can head over there to Twitch, drop a follow, be quite penetrated by your kindness. So what are we going to be doing today? Well, we did work on getting the Imperial Shipyard, the new Imperial Shipyard, up and running, which pretty much can get every single ship that we need from this point onward. And, you know, continuing our devotion over here with Neptune, they'll be extremely powerful. Now, we are almost at the 2,500 mark, which is going to significantly, excuse me, words difficult, increase the speed of our garum production, our garum fishing, I guess, or making of it, whatever. The sardines, which, oh, those dolphins around there? Wait, hold on. Oh, that's so sick. I love dolphins. So pretty. Along with that, we need to continue to expand the city itself. Now, I was taking a look-see at what I'm ultimately envisioning. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try at least with Blueprint first. Let me go into planning mode. What I think I'm going to do is from this little spot, we're going to bring the wall section to like right about here. Okay. And this is going to be the spot where you have a lot of patricians later on and just high-end homes. I don't know if I want to have an additional wall down over here. I'm thinking about it. I'm not entirely dead set, but I have a feeling this might be significant enough. I didn't want to have one be here right behind the Temple of Neptune, which we're going to more than likely have more than one Temple of Neptune on Atlantis, as we have to massively spike up the number of devotion points. But we're going to be building further down this hill section, and there are going to be additional wall segments. So, as an example, I was toying with the idea before the episode actually started to have a wall come down somewhere to like maybe here, and this will be another district, or have like another set that starts from here to have the like the intro section or the harbor area of Atlantis, and then another one in here. There's a lot of gray area with it. I need to stare at it enough and see what makes sense. But what I think I would like to do is not only increase the amount of wine that's coming out of Arcadia, which minus 41, excuse you? What are you missing?
This fish is the salt of the sea.
What the heck happened? Okay. Well, nothing really. That seems really weird. Sometimes it... Okay, no. I'll fix it. Hold up. Downgrade them. Okay, now we're good. I feel like I want to increase the amount of wine that's coming out from Arcadia, because over on Atlantis, we're definitely going to need some. Where's a warehouse so I can see how much we have? Wine. I think I passed it. Wine. Oh, 613. No kidding. Let's put our shipyard to good use. How about that? Let's get our first... What would come out of there? Maybe we already have a ship already heading to this side, don't we? Yeah, we do. Where's this? Oh, yeah, I know what that is. Okay. Sandals. Sandals heading over into this direction from Arcadia to Atlantis. Okay. We're going to get one of the big boy ships out here. I want that to happen. Let's get some ores on it and save it. And we're going to have our shipyard work to get the first of the big boy ships out of here. In this section, we're just going to really have farm fields. I'm not really entirely certain what I'm going to do over here. That barracks is there for a meme. But what we need to do immediately is we need to get some more houses built up, and I think the best possible spot to start working in that is going to be from, like, right about here. I want to, first and foremost, get a little spot in front of this additional Shrine of Neptune to have a road. That way they can obviously get across the other side. But that's where we'll have a drawing line as we continue to build further down the hill, like so. I think I can do this and be okay with it. Yeah. And then obviously have some homes in this direction and over here. And because I am weird and I really enjoy building like this, to many people's dismay, I really enjoy this. So we're going to get them all linked up. And there's Neff's beautification, which we all love to see. Excellent. I still don't know where he is, by the way. He's just around. He is 100% just around somewhere. Big chillin'. He's like, oh, I don't have to work anymore. I would try to do his voice, but I feel like I would butcher it. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna try it. The emissary of Kashta is taking a break. That's what him over here. What was that one? Is that for Neptune? Oh, no kidding. Okay, building near cisterns will grant additional belief. No way. Oh, sick. What are we at? Nice. Okay, so we hit the 2,500 mark. We're getting... Next step is 3,500. Oh, that's awesome. It works so well. Because I was thinking about having aqueducts. How in the hell am I going to get aqueducts to run through here properly? Is absolutely beyond me. But... This whole side, I don't even like anymore, and I'm going to get rid of it. I have another interesting idea. So we'll get rid of all of this, because the aqueduct itself needs to come down. I believe I'm going to work on that, at least mapping it out a little bit first. It would be cool if I could get it, like, right here, dead center. Yeah, hold on. Let's bring it to, like, right here. Okay. And then there's going to be a couple of these homes that we'll have to move over to the other side. This is weird. Why is it like that? Oh, I can see why. Imperian research is now available. What? Where the heck that is? Oh. Oh, cool. Well, Master Negotiator adds positive reason for multiple diplomatic actions. That's great. Ah, that's pretty good too. Paved road discount and marble road discount. Excellent. And then what's this one? Specialist slots. Oh, really, really good. And then shrine staffing. Okay, allows you to build more shrines. Perfect. I mean, this is a fantastic distribution. Healthy competition is almost there. Imperial measures. Yeah, I do want that. Ship construction speed. Another brick in the wall. Those ones are all fine. I think, well, you go first. No, you can't go first. Who needs to go first? The office thing needs to go first. There we go. Office thing, then the roads, then the diplomatic action. There we go. So we'll put you here. We'll put you kind of digging this spot, low-key. All right. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No, that's not happening. Absolutely not. Nope, nope, nope. No, no, no way. Not at all. I refuse. Outright refuse. There we go. Good. So the aqueducts are going to have an additional incentive for us. That's better. I like that. Which they always have. But now with Neptune being one of the gods that we're going to be praying to and keeping for the long term, this is, in fact, fantastic for us. So we can go over the wall over there. That's fine. And then we can bring it in this direction. Yes, in this direction. And then we'll be able to link up, like, right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it as a blueprint. More so because if I build it fully, then it might impact this one, and I don't want it to quite yet. But this is, in fact, going to be a massive coverage area. So one of the ideas I had for the settlement, which I'm glad is actually coming into fruition now, is to have as many aqueducts run through it as much as possible. And I don't want it to just be that one. I feel like I want to also see if this one is going to work out at all. Hopefully it will. And thanks for letting me know that I'm not the only one facing the problem with the blueprint of this thing. That other people are also experiencing it as well. So here's going to be the next aqueduct start, and you can go up to there. Wow. Yeah, it's going to be great. It'll be great if we can get this all to work. Because I can probably go into that area too, which is going to be more homes as well. It's a really nice spot. There's a mountain slot here too. Oh, yes. I didn't see that. Great. And we're letting the concrete build for the most part.
You know best.
What's happening here? Okay, well, we don't have that. We can give them bread and flowers, which is 2 happiness and prestige. You can give them money, 100k. Yeah. Pay for lavish decorations and food. Do it.
As is your judgment.
Let's go. So that means people are going to be real happy over here, no? The games are going well. Imperianopolis really hasn't been doing anything. I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm a little disappointed in the fact that I have to wait 10 hours for an all-devouring inferno. And 11 hours for severe plague. Not immersive, I tell you. I want one now. Yeah, the ship is still being produced. Once we get wine in here, it'll be absolutely fantastic.
Cook 'em sardines, dripping with oil, picking me teeth with the bone.
Okay, so there are going to be more farm fields and such out here. I don't know how many sheep we have. Yeah, so get you. Hold up. Still in planning mode. I didn't want that. 1 and 2. And we're going to get some more hats made. And this is a good spot for it. I don't know where the warehouse would be. Let's see. I don't think there is one close by.
These simple folks, we don't have much to offer.
We can put a warehouse right here, and it'll go and collect from that side, which is fine. Can we put homes here along this wall? Yeah, might as well. Put some homes there. The happiness is the main problem, so we can put a custodian right in this corner. Link it up. They'll reduce it by a little bit. I really don't think y'all want to be pissing off Neptune anytime soon, right? It's definitely not a good idea. How are we doing with the tunics? Tunics is going low too, but we have plenty of hemp, so another one of these is definitely necessary. I think I'll put it here, because that's where we're focusing on right now. And I believe I would like to do this. Yeah, I believe I'd like to do this now. Nope. We'll take it to here. And then we'll bring it down. Like maybe this spot. Or take it outward here. Yeah, let's take it to there. I like it. I like it there. And next segment will be right about here. Another double wall section. Or the gateways, rather. And we can link up. It doesn't seem like it's great. I wanted it from here. There we go. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to make it a multi-tiered settlement. And over near the villa, hopefully I can work on that today, but this is the next spot that I really want to fill out with as many of these people as I possibly can today. And then face the repercussions of my actions later. Oh man, the horses are running away. Shoot, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's all for the good of the realm. Can I blame Neptune and say Neptune made me do it? He really didn't. Pretty sure he does not care. Really? I just built you and already having a problem. Okay, that's fine. Build you right here, and they will deal with all of you immediately. I don't know how many concrete we're going to need for that, but I have a flagship over here. You're going to go back and get me some concrete. Matter of fact, we're gonna get rid of this behemoth, too. We have enough sardines in here, don't we? Where's the warehouse? Warehouse should be close by. Warehouse. Sardines, plenty. Get rid of those. Great. That's the snailery, and I believe I have 4 right there. I don't believe I need that one, but hell, I could be wrong. I'll just leave it for the time being, because I want to work on the other side, too, to continue building up the Bay of Rantius. It's kind of weird to say it, not gonna lie, but nevertheless, I shall live with that. Oh, by the way, some of you guys are mentioning that the name itself, City of Atlantis, is breaking the immersion a little bit. So I want to ask aloud to Light Spam if you would let us change it up to a more Latin version of the same name. If you are interested, please let me know. Obviously, we can wait until that happens. No big deal whatsoever. I just want to make sure that we ask first before we make any changes, because that is the right and respectful way to go, because their name did win in that little spinny spin wheel. Okay, that kind of makes the road a little bit weird, but I'm strangely okay with it. Strangely okay with this. And we'll bring more. So this is going to be an interesting side. I want to kind of play upon the fertilities here, mostly with the flax fertility. That'll be fantastic, in fact. Getting down to here. Yeah, stream on Sunday, or I guess when you're seeing this, yesterday, was very, very, very fun. Zara and I jumped into a multiplayer session, and we had a lot of fun with it. It was my first time playing Anno games in multiplayer. And his as well, because he's kind of new to the franchise. So we definitely had a lot of fun and engaging with as many people as we could. It's always a fun time speaking with you all. The conversation, like, pretty much turned into, like, a bunch of reminiscing and then Lord of the Rings conversation, a whole bunch of nerd talk. And I liked it. I liked it a lot, because sometimes I find it a wee bit difficult to continue on with a train of thought at any given time. So it was lovely to have him around for it. Absolutely lovely to have him around for it. Minus 1.3k. Island health is going a little bit down. Maybe I built too much in this spot. But the fire is not an issue at all. But happiness, I'd be damned. Like, they just really go ham on that. Not sure why it's like that entirely. I feel like the value needs to be readjusted slightly. But then again, it is meant to simulate a growing settlement in which there's always going to be unrest. There's always going to be a problem. So, makes sense. Pretty cool. And we need to work over on this side. So we have the bathhouse. Bathhouse is going to, like, damn near everywhere. And then we have the forum, which also is going almost everywhere. This side, not really. Okay, these guys over on this side need a market. Put that down. And a lovely taberna. There we go. City status has increased. It's going to increase and decrease constantly until it kind of stabilizes. Maybe we should have a gate leading out in this direction. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that idea. So this is going to be another gate leading outward. And we will need to have one over on this side. So, oh, you know, this would have made it an interesting little point. I'm gonna remove this from the front end, and as we're getting closer and closer to the main harbor, I'm noticing that the roads are not something I particularly like anymore. I can move this one over, maybe. Yeah. It would go to about here, and then this would go from here to here. So I want to make sure I have this connected up so the moment that I move it... Ah, there we go. It needs to go a little bit further. The moment that I move it, it won't yell at me and the game won't tell me, hey, you should uninstall now, gamer. Still too far away? What's the problem? It needs a little touch more. Understood. It's a little weird, but I can fix it. It's not even either, but this looks better than the other one. So you're gonna go there. Banner moves here. The second banner goes there. Then we can get rid of these ones. Yes. Okay, finally. Now it's looking a lot better than what I initially had. At least in my opinion. I could be wrong. Alright, so now looking back at this again, I am not liking this curve. So we will instead have the wall head down in this direction. And then hug the harbor as much as it can. I think I could have gone like one additional tile, but it is what it is. You don't have access to the warehouse because it's a wee bit too far, but we can pave the roads. Right now it's okay with regards to the amount of fish coming out from there, so I'm not really that worried about it. Hell, if one wants a legit min-max, I will put you here. There, now you'll be able to work. Bring that back a little bit. We can have the two gates right there. I try to... There we go. And then down. Good boy. There we go. There we go. And then bring it right into the cliff side here. Great. And this one over here is going to... Wait a minute. Wait. You don't want to? Okay. Any way I can from here? No, this does not want... Let me... I mean, you can. Go there. Not really liking that one at all, but... And you know what? I don't have to. There we go. That's fine. I really don't have to. Or, why do we even need a wall out here? Yeah, why do we? I don't want to. Now that I even put it down, I wasted time in order to build it. Or at least put the blueprint down. Why do we need this thing here? Let's have an open space right in the front. So you have the city proper, and then you have the outskirts. Okay, what is this? Why is it not going away? Thank you. And that would mean now that I do need a gate going in this direction. So one of these homes needs to go away. Bye-bye. Perfect. Awesome. Did that ship get built? Yeah, it did. Nice. Oh, crap. There we go. Cool.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Excellent. So you're going to start bringing over some wine. I don't know what else we can bring over for the Equites from here, but that is a lot of wine that we can start right now. I don't think there's anything else really. Let's start with the wine, and if we need to bring over anything else, we can do it. Yeah, I think I like that idea. Kind of a wasted ship for just having wine shipment, but it's fine. This is the finest Arcadian wine, which means that we have to protect it with the best possible ships that we can produce. And with Neptune's boon,
No way, Praetor.
its upkeep costs minus 20% and increased hit points, which is lovely. Love to see it. And I want to go over here because my flagship has just been waiting.
Praetor.
And collect as much of the concrete as possible, which we now are going to bring 200 over.
Time flies, as do we.
Very cool. And once it's in here, we should be able to build this whole thing up unless we run out of tiles, which tiles might be the problem. Okay, hold everything.
Neptune's finest.
Get back.
Ready.
Yep. Do the Fast and Furious Anno 117 drift. Thank you. I forgot something. Here, take at least 50. I really need to find a spot to just make a whole bunch. Alright, what are we missing?
Oh, I wear a toga, you've missed the sight of me bony knees.
So Tunix is going down. Oh my god. Yeah, we need more. We need more of the hats, for sure. Size of the settlement literally exploded. One... Is there a warehouse around here? I don't believe so. We can put one in here, and that'll work very well. Get rid of these guys. And I'm not worried about deleting the buildings at the moment. I'm just hoping I can get them to warehouses. There's another one there. Can we fit this one somewhere? We can in this little location. I'm gonna do that. Excellent. How is that looking now? A lot better. So we're now at 5. We need 2 more at least. One here. Did we have one over back here? I believe we did. Yeah, there it is. There's the Felter. And we have this guy here now. We have that one here. I'm also not particularly paying attention too much to the coverage zone areas, but this can also work very well. And then how were Tunics doing? Tunics, we need 1 more, or 2 more in this particular situation. That also requires 1 more sheepfold. So now we're processing at 7. That also needs 1 more hemp farm. Okay, we need a warehouse. I can't put the warehouse there. Sometimes it bothers me having to put warehouses in cities like this. I don't know why. It's just like another mental block that I have. I don't necessarily want to do it, but I know I have to. And we'll have farms right in the front. How about that? I said that we weren't going to have many farms here, but I guess we're going to need it. 60. Adds more depth to the settlement, I suppose. And perhaps later on we can run an aqueduct down here and make them a little bit more powerful. So that's 48, 59, a little bit in there. Cool. Spinners are always my preferred one to go to. These ones are fine over here. These guys could benefit from one. And this house can go away, so I can put another one right here. I'll put it on the other side of the road. One more check. Needs a little bit more hemp. Even though I am bringing hemp in, I believe that should be fine. Because I am also bringing it in. We just need the tunics a little bit more. Yeah. And with wine, we'll get more money and happiness and all that good stuff with it. Where's this road at? There we go. I kind of like it being a little wonky there. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, where's my flagship? There you are.
For your decree.
Put all that in here. I low-key want to build this. Because I do indeed have enough of the Libertas workforce to get that started. But let me build up the aqueduct first. And then see what we have afterwards. 192. Great. And with this last little segment. Excellent. What are we missing? Oh, come on, dude. I know I had you highlighted. Awesome. Okay, so how much more are we getting? Cool. Very close to the next milestone for him. Hell yeah. That faith bonus is ridiculous. Wait a minute. Is that doing the same over here too? What are we at? Holy. Okay. Unless it's not. Let me see. No, it is. It is everywhere. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. This next one needs to be built too. God damn it. I even said it earlier. You heard me say it earlier. You think I remember? Nope. Am I playing a fool? Yep. Oh, boy. Wait, if it goes in here, that'll be really sick, actually. Go to this home. Get rid of you, get rid of you. That'll be another good zone. Yeah, yeah. That works. Nice. That's really helping us out with the island health and the fire safety. And I don't have enough timber now in order to build the foundations. So I'm going to go back to Imperianopolis and get more timber.
Waiting.
I'm curious, is it just because I only need to have one place that has enough patricians to get that thing built? So I would imagine I can work to build it right now. I'm pretty sure I can. There's no way I'm leaving the settlement without putting an amphitheater on it. And Arcadia is going to be a place I'm going to have to do it as well. Just increases the population by a ton. And I have not liked this area at all since I've put it down initially. That and this. And maybe I have the amphitheater out here. It seems like it's the best possible spots. It's full island coverage anyway, so who gives a damn? Who gives a damn? What are you taking?
Neptune's finest.
Oh, Garum.
Ready.
How we doing with that? It's very important to check now. Garum, why are we still buying this? There's no reason to buy this. Garum, 546. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love to see it. Everything else is pretty good, too. Have plenty of olives in there. Concrete, we don't need to buy anymore. We are making it ourselves. Togas, I don't mind buying in a little bit just to have them. Where's a false emperor with his demands? You know, I still have not done this. I am going to do that after I bring in some more concrete. 865 plebeians, up and down, up and down, up and down. Why are they going up and down anyway?
I go by the noise of the crowd when guessing the event.
I just saw you go down from 862 to 861. Why?
We stand.
Am I going crazy? Please tell me you all saw that too. Oh, you know what? It could be the soap. Soap is something I need to work on very actively. Okay, I need in some tiles just in case, and then a bunch of timber.
Time flies, as do we.
Because we're going to need 60 concrete to get that thing built up to begin with, and then whatever the heck resources they're going to need to build up the first bit of it. I love the aqueduct system running through here. I really do. Another shrine in the front is definitely in the cards here. You go pretty freaking far. Okay. I wonder if research something that increases shrine range. How many more do we need? We can have... Okay. Okay. That's fine. Perfection. You know what's going to be even better here? I'll tell you. Banner. Banner. Awesome. Where's my ship at? There you are.
Salve, Praetor.
Gonna fast forward you. A little bit worried that it's minus 1.1k happiness over here, but whatever. Okay, put that all in here. Thank you. And build this up. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't think that it matters. If I just reach one amphitheater requirement on any other island, then I can build it wherever I damn well please. Minus 145 of our Libertas, that is okay. I will see what I can do to boost the population as much as possible. How about them apples? I can't put that inside? Shoot. These guys need road connections through here. And then same goes to you back there. What can I put here? Did I already put down? Yeah, I did. Okay. What's another small building we can have? Are we importing bread or we're making bread here? That's a good question. One way to find out. No, I don't see any markers to produce bread. So that means we're not even bringing it in to begin with. That's a major oversight. Okay. What we're going to do is this one that's bringing in the wine. I'm glad I saw this. You're going to also bring in wheat. No, you're not. You're going to bring in the grain because I just realized I have those slots only for sturgeon. Bring in some wheat. We already have charcoal here. You are going to be one of the first bakeries over in this side. And we are going to need to put another one down somewhere. I don't want you waiting. There you go. 95. What do they need for this? It's a damn good thing we have all of it. Minus 80 on the workforces. Okay. And we can start building out here. See, and I'm kind of conflicted about these two hemp farms. That side is more akin to where I would think having farms would make more sense. Personally. Have the road connected up to here. And even up here, too. Yeah, I think I'm going to swap them out. I don't like this anymore. Let's build, like, a little spot in the front for fishing. Like a little fishing settlement. Well, that's kind of sick. I never made that design before.
Done.
Okay, the festival prestigious rule is done in Cowan. What? I didn't see the final bit of it. It was not a name I came up with. Okay, market right here. Tavern right there. Build that further up. Because the majority of these guys are going to be upgraded to the plebeians, and so on and so forth as we continue to build this thing. And then how are we doing with the other bits and pieces? Okay, so still good on sardines. Porridge is being imported in. -4. We are still at a -2 with the sheep, but we're okay when it comes to the felters. Okay. Yeah, up here... we have the flax fertility. No, just keep all the hemp and such around here, truth be told. I'm going to build back those two, because again, I am bringing in a majority of the hemp. There we go. And up to here. That's another one. Don't like this pig farm worth a damn. Chris, you're not kidding. They are legitimately like the my cabbages meme for me. 100%. Change that up. Go down to here. And right here. And right here. Great. Gonna need another of the sheep farms. Yeah, these guys need to 100% go up to Albion. Process up there. I think I can justify having another felter in here. I think it's the tunics that's a little bit more of a need.
The market for everything. If you're desperate enough.
They're fine. I'm curious if I just downgrade like 1 plebeian home or 2 or maybe 3. Ah, there we go. Upgrade you. Not the road. Okay, whatever. There we go. Balanced out. Perfect. It's gonna mess it up somehow, guaranteed.
I assure you, it is so neat and tidy here.
Yeah, it is.
Waiting for your decree.
And we're still getting the iron ore in here too. Nice. Oh yeah, you love it when a plan comes together. The sturgeon might be a bit too much. I mean,
What's another stalk, Your Honor?
that's really fast. I know we're completely tapped out with the amount of sturgeon that's on the island for sure. Now I kind of want to work on those flax fields because I definitely do need more flax. And it's not the best place to make it, I feel, because Minerva boosts it, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there we go. Affects entire production chain of Toga's cloth flax. But it's fine because I want to utilize the fertility. I can use a great fertility as well. I was considering having this side be a couple more vineyards, and I remembered that I have all of these around here, and that's a little bit better. So, finest Arcadian wine is going to be brought over here anyway. So the flax farms, which are still very pretty, are going to head into this direction. All right. Can have the warehouse be over here, and we'll start off with the flax. Oh, I didn't put down any gambling dens or houses. What the crap, man? Whoops. I'm gonna do that really quick after all this is said and done. And we can have an aqueduct come all the way to here if we want. But I don't think it's entirely necessary. This one can make it, but then we would... Okay, what's the problem?
This hat keeps the sun safe from my
Tunics.
hair.
Tunics. Tunics. Understood. I got you. I caught it fast enough. On another level. Excellent. Get the tunics made so we don't run out of a population size over here. I really don't care about that fire that's happening over there. Have a couple homes in this direction, yeah. They should be close enough. Okay. Not exactly, but close enough. If we have them paved, then they definitely will be. We had a couple spaces in between. I'm gonna do the same. Bring that one house down. Let's be weird. And this little bit in the center is going to be connected. So they'll have a connection to that market. And the population should go back up again. Our global population is pretty freaking high. It's a lot of liberty. Holy crap. I don't think we can probably see this first phase completed. And you love to see the riot happening. A lot of the reason why I want to get this thing built up is to deal with that happiness debuff and also to massively inflate the population size over here.
What could you possibly require?
Great. There's the wine and the flour, so we'll get the bakery up and running. And then is that going to be enough for everyone here? I highly doubt it. Yeah, we need another one. Where can we put you? I don't want to get rid of any of the liberted housing. Especially not now, considering how I need them. Yeah, I can kind of get rid of these guys. Kind of, sort of, or just build it one other place and deal with it later. Yeah, put it here for now. Bakery on the outskirts of town. Or we can have the bakery right in the front. Hold up. Another bakery right over here is just going to be fine. It's closer to a warehouse, even though that was like right across the street. But this is going to give us a little bit of incentive to put it there. And now that we have flour and enough of charcoal, we'll be able to get this going. Excellent. And every time, I swear to God, every time I decide I want to record something, there's a loud freaking car that just happens to zoom by. It's quiet for the rest of the day. And you know what? For the most part, I work from home. Occasionally, like once or twice a week, I have to go into the office. This is rare, but it always happens when I'm...
help the Liberti find their bearings.
Of course they will.
I am sure they have admirable qualities.
They do. Yeah, they do. They're currently working on a massive amphitheater. They're very skilled. We're gonna need to bring some more concrete.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
And also go and hand out all those rejection letters to Diana's suitors. I think that's gonna be kind of funny. Let's head over here to grab them.
Time flies, as do we.
And we'll take some more concrete because we are at 281 over here. And we're going to need more over there. So awesome. The game was definitely chugging when Neff was in here. So I'm happy that it's not... Oh, yeah, okay. So for sure. Bring 150 and then the item is there. She wrote 49 rejection letters. That's crazy. Yeah, I can relate. I've had to write 51 rejection letters in my day. Very, very hot commodity. I can't even say it with a straight face. I can't roll with the bit. I can't do it for the plot. Great. Population is good. I'm going to fast forward a little bit because I do want to see the first phase of this done. And getting to bring all that in here is also a plus, along with delivering the rejection letters. 6.4k on the balance, always a +2.
Waiting for your decree.
Go and hand this in. What do you do again? Hit points and damage slowdown? Alright, that's great. Oh, hello. Why am I just seeing you now? Was he there before? I don't remember if he was there before. At any rate, go over here
Flies, as do we.
to Waleria. Minus 21. What the problem is? Who done it?
If I had a tavern for my tombstone, I'd be the laughter in the walls.
Bro, I swear, you have enough tunics that are being produced. You are just taking forever to deliver it to the warehouses. That is it. And for some reason, oh yeah, that's it. That's the problem, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Yep. Where can I put this? Those are 2 charcoal burners. You can go there. Over here thinking that it's gonna work out for me. Okay, let's see what this is gonna do. -1.
Splendid! You've been the most incredible help. I'm a bit sorry about Cat. He's really rather harmless. But dating him would have been a catastrophe.
I see what you did there. Funny.
Selway, Praetor.
There's another, you know. The strong and silent type. One of the brothers of Heracles. Lots of muscle, good manners, and nice back. But he had nothing to say.
Yeah, that's kind of a buzzkill.
I really couldn't endure his sweltering silence. Anyway, he's probably out there rowing a boat to tone his muscles.
Yeah, I can't blame her. I can't blame her with that one.
Through the waves.
Wait, hold the phone. Are we actually going to have to go and deliver 48 more rejection letters? Where is he? Oh yeah, damn, there he is. Well, I don't think he planned on getting a rejection letter this far out today. Okay, back over to Atlantis. Where is this? Alright, yep. And the culprit is the pig farm. What did I say? What did I say? I knew it was going to cause a problem at some point. And the Medicus is dealing with this as quickly as they possibly can. 15 minutes and 20 seconds until that is ready to go. We're making a ton of money. I'm very, very happy about this. Getting the finances back under control was definitely a plus. And they can be better. It fluctuates between that and 6k. Yeah, see, her island is going to be fantastic for making a whole bunch of soap and sending it everywhere, huh? Maybe? This one's also not bad either. Fishland. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and snag Fishland. Okay, I don't want Plucked Vulture Land 2. I want Fishland. And it's only gonna cost me 12k. So, keep and clear the island. Wonderful, thank you. We're gonna have to delete this as well, because it just will not properly work for me, but holy beautification, Batman. That is crazy. At least we have enough timber. This should probably be a pretty happy settlement, if I'm being honest, considering how the lavender growers do provide a happiness boost. I don't know what the heck those are. I'm too far away from Fishland in order to do that with. Is there a way to randomize the name? Well, which one of you guys are gonna help me out? Wait, no. I should go with her. Even though she's gonna do, like, literally nothing for me. For the most part, I believe. Yeah. I do need to get her devotion high enough because Imperianopolis needs to swap over to Mars. We're at 17,000. It's not enough, I don't think, because like 12,000 is coming from Imperianopolis itself. Yeah. So over here on Fishland, I'm gonna go for her. And I don't feel like we're gonna need any woodcutters over here because, I mean, we already have 309 timber to begin with. We just need to build up a population. You can't have an island called Fishland and not have fish. So, guess what? We're getting some fish. Funny thing, too, it does not have any mackerel on here. And I'm not saying sturgeon because there's no river slots. So, that's kind of funny. Where are all those? Oh, that's pretty cool. Never saw that up close. Anyway, moving on. Road all the way to the top, and we can get a little bit there.
This is not how you stack Amphitheatre, Flavius.
Or right this side. Banner. Banner. Great, great, great. Two conglomerations of homes. Interesting centerpiece. Kind of digging. Put in an arch right in the front. Yeah. Serves no purpose but beautification, which is always lovely. And we will bring in a bunch of the lavender over to Imperianopolis. Have to see how much we can make here. There's the market. I might as well just go ahead and put the tavern right behind it, no? Maybe I could just do that to make my life a little bit easier, perhaps, if you think I actually have a brain that will like to help me out occasionally. That's what you get for going in the legal field. I'm saying this to myself, of course. I give myself so much, I'm going to say this for historical accuracy, shit on a consistent basis. It's unbelievable. Can we put an officer in the packs in the middle? Yeah, wait. Hold. Yeah, better. Better, and then put that mosaic underneath. Hell yeah. Very cool. Alrighty, so we're providing them with the fish. Olives can also be grown here, which is nice. That's not the reason I am grabbing it, though. Nice little lovely oat farm over here. Some of the songs, I swear, just listening to it, it just reminds me of running through Witcher all the time. It just sounds like it. Go and listen to like some of the ambiance sounds from The Witcher 3 and come back and tell me like, yeah, okay, seriously, now I'm picturing it too. I'm just imagining right now running through Oxenfurt, going down towards Novigrad. Or I guess up towards Novigrad, because that's in the north. Further north up from where Oxenfurt is. And Oxenfurt Academy. Geralt's #1 downfall was to go to White Orchard and talk to that professor. Tell me I'm wrong. A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent? No, and I don't have time to learn. But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play. I know I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. Literal apocalypse is happening, and the man goes to a Gwent tournament in Novigrad. Just saying. He's under a time crunch. Bad shit's about to happen. But Gwent. Okay, but Gwent. I used to play the standalone game a lot. It was a lot of fun. Even got the battle pass a couple times. It was sad to hear that they stopped real support for the standalone. I was like, really? Why? But it is what it is. I'm not going to presume I understand how game companies can factor in those decisions. I am but the lowly consumer when it comes to games like those. At 36. I'm trying to get tunics made here as well. Get some lovely research points. Put it like right at the top here. That's going to get everybody that's on Fish Land at the moment. And no, this name's not staying. I don't know if I said that earlier. Okay, how we doing here? 7 minutes and 38 seconds. So we unfortunately will not be able to see the first phase of this be complete. But we did indeed expand the settlement a decent amount. So we have another district there. And this stuff is all working just fine. And I did want to make more than just one flax farm. We don't have mussels over here. We don't have snailery, right? Is there a way to get other populations and such? One thing I did like when I was playing Anno 2070 is that you could go to, like, Discount Archie, for example, and potentially get the fertility for X thing or Y. I don't know. I found that to be kind of cool, gameplay mechanic-wise. And I was hoping that that would be the case here. If it is, please let me know, because I have not seen it yet. Yes, there legitimately is a character in that game of whom I have coined the term Discount Archie, because it is literally voice acted by the same guy who voiced Archibald Blake, except with like an Indian accent. It was really sick. When I heard it for the first time, I had like this very weird smile on my face. I was like, my man Archibald, he in this game too. Let's go. Because I had no clue. I had never played the older Anno games at all. Will you make it all the way there? Ah, no, because of the way that I put you, and I still wanted to be a little weird with it. There we go, that'll work. Yeah, and then just do this. If only we had a mountain slot over here. That would be great. That would have been absolutely great. Yeah, the settlement is coming along very, very well, and I'm happy that you guys are liking it too. I do like this little outskirts area, and I dare say this island might rival the capital in beauty, truth be told. Because we're going into this with everything unlocked, okay? Like, everything. So, that's a big step up from what Imperianopolis had to deal with for its entire growth. And I'm going to check again. Yeah, oh! Okay, is that the Inferno? No, it seems like it's too small. Well, I think that's a great place to just sit back and watch, right? Ah, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Mars Exalti. There you go. We were just having a little bit of a joyous festivity type situation with Mars, and this is what kind of happened. Yeah, a little buff. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends. And I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians. I like how that one pigeon is just right in that maelstrom of fire. That's hilarious. Oh no, you got out. Yeah, you're fine.